Good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Thank you for coming in because you brought the rains with you. Right? It's fairly pleasant and cool outside, so we have structured the conference such that you can also step out in a while and think about it. Okay, this day is sort of slightly different from typical conferences that we do, or anyone does. Typically, as IT professionals, all of us spend a lot of time worrying about whether our servers are up, cloud connectivity is up, applications are up, quality of service is maintained, etc., right? You do that, right? Hello, react to me, no? You do that. So this one is slightly different in the sense that it is going to look at larger problems outside our offices. Problems that, as a country, as citizens, we need to solve. And there's no specific structure to this. What we are expecting, or we are hoping, is that you have looked at life around you, and you have identified some problems at some point in time that you would like to handle. It might be about clean environment, it might be about drinking better quality drinking water, it might be about alleviating poverty, it might be about solving the various any problems. You might have thought about those problems at some time idly while driving by or sitting back. This conference is about giving an opportunity to try and solve these problems. Okay? Now we also understand that all those problems can't be solved in one day. So what we are doing is we are doing, along with Vodafone, we are taking this across 3 cities this year, getting people to come and think of problems and how to solve them. And when you solve them, the critical part is how to scale the solution. If I solve a problem that's next door to me, that's not enough. I will not solve the problem. I will have to scale that problem to the whole district, to the whole state, to the entire country, maybe across the world. So scaling of the solution becomes a critical part that we will look at. And then share our thoughts with each other. So I might have thought of problem A and how to solve it. Somebody else in this audience of 30 odd people would have thought of the same problem and a different way to solve it. If both of us share our thoughts, then maybe from those shared thoughts a third better solution can come out. That's stage number 1. And to put our money where our mouth is, we are going to fund one solution this year. Fund the prototype of one solution up to 1 lakh. So across the 3 cities, whoever the finalists, from the finalists will choose one project which will get funding for doing a prototype. And once the prototype is made, we'll look at whether we can get further funding for it from agencies or whatever it is. That's one part of it. The other part is obviously we'll try to share all these thoughts. So 30 people here, 30 people in Bombay, 30 people in Bangalore, that's about 90 odd people. About 100 solutions, 100 different ways of looking at social problems by IT folks. We'll put them up, we'll try to propagate these ideas, and hopefully we are not looking for magic, let's be very clear on that. If something great happens, well and good, but hopefully over a year, 2 years, 3 years, we hope that as we'll use our skills in IT to solve at least 1 or 2 problems on that. That is the whole approach that we are taking. And at the beginning, so I'd like to thank all of, normally thanking happens at the end, but I want to thank you in the beginning for being here to think through the social aspects of life and apply your skills there. I also want to thank Vodafone for being there with us and for being a partner to this whole thing and funding the whole project. Any questions at this point? All of you got the mails that we sent out earlier, right? So you're going to think of an idea of a problem, you're going to think of how to solve it, and you're going to think of how to scale it. Now scale, whether it's a global scale, national scale, state specific, district specific, but scaling it beyond one instance of it is what you're going to do. Now, you're going to put down, all of you have got a chart, right? You're going to put that down on a chart, you're going to put it up. 5 of those charts are going to be chosen by a jury which will come later. And those 5 will come and make presentations here. The reason for making presentations is that the others who are here get an opportunity to understand in depth what the thinking was, and also to for them to get feedback on from the other side. So the feedback could be on the technology aspect, on the scaling aspect, on the problem itself. Maybe there's a different aspect of the problem that can also be solved along with it, and also on the solution. Okay. So the overall objective is that at the end of it, like I said, we're not expecting magic. If magic happens, great. But if you're spending a day, 2 days thinking about what's out there and how to solve it and scale it, over time, as we build this up, some solutions would happen. That's our